in full with one glass of milk. That was the year 1863. One day, a poor boy, named Howard Kelly, was selling goods door to door to pay his way through school. After a full day of working hard, he figured he had only a little bit of change left, but too little to buy some food. Like many days before, he had been hungry for the most part of the day. He was very hungry. He decided he would ask for a meal at the next house. However, he lost his nerve when a lovely young woman opened the door. So instead of a meal, he asked for a glass of water. She thought he looked hungry, so she brought him a large glass of milk instead of water. He drank it slowly, and then asked,
"How much do I owe you?"
She replied,
"You don't owe me anything. Mother has taught us never to accept pay for a kindness."
He said.
"Then I thank you from my heart."
As Howard Kelly left that house, he not only felt stronger physically, but his faith in God and mankind was stronger also. The kind actions of the young woman boosted up his confidence as he found some hope there. He continued on with his work, feeling recharged by a mere smile, some kind words, and a full glass of milk. Years later, that young woman grew old and became critically ill. The local doctors were baffled. They finally sent her to the big city, where they called in specialists to study her rare disease. Dr. Howard Kelly was called in for the consultation. When he heard the name of the town she came from, a strange light filled his eyes. Immediately he rose and went down the hall of the hospital to her room. Dressed in his doctor's gown, he went in to see her. He recognized her at once and remembered the kindness she showed him that day and how much that helped him. He went back to the consultation room determined to do his best to save her life. From that day he gave special attention to that case. After a long struggle, the battle was won. Dr. Kelly requested the business office to pass the final bill to him for approval. He looked at it, then wrote something on the edge, and the bill was sent to her room. She feared to open it, for she was sure it would take the rest of her life to pay for it all. Finally, she looked, and something caught her attention on the side of the bill. She began to read the following words.